Hello, hello, hello. I got my toys ready. I've got my coffee ready, and I've got my my opening hands ready, and I've got my scissors ready, because this is month number not month number 4, that'll come eventually, I'm sure. This is week number 4, month number 1 of just me not drinking for a month, and I get to reward myself by opening these toys. I'm going to start with this one because it's kind of already open, as you can see. It's got the plastic here is like not really attached. I don't know if you can see the line where glue would have been. Maybe you can see that. Yeah, so this is not held in at all. It's really already open. I can already touch the toy inside. The back looks like someone totally, I don't know if they punched it or what they did with it, but they did something to it. It's all banged up, but you know what? Even as banged up as it is, look at how fabulous this artwork is. You've got Trapjaw and Man-at-Arms fighting. You got Prince Adam, like he's got to go hide somewhere so he can raise up his sword and scream out by the power of Grayskull and turn into He-Man, but he's still kicking Skeletor's butt. And then there's Beastman, and then there's Castle Grayskull off in the background. Wonder what they're all fighting for. Oh boy. And then what does this say? When his friends are in danger, Prince Adam leaps into, oh my gosh, leaps onto his sky sled and flies to the rescue. What a guy. And then you got this this scene here with like Trapjaw flying around in a thing, Skeletor flying around. I believe they call that a Roton, but I don't know. I haven't done my own research. And then you got Prince Adam riding around on his sky sled. There's so many laser beams. Pew, 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 pew. And then there's some other guys over there. Who are they? Oh, I don't know who they are. But anyway, let's start opening toys because it's so exciting. It's so fun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I get to do it. It really flew by. I was house sitting this weekend, and that's kind of like a trigger because every time I do house sitting, I almost always drink because it's like being on vacation. Oh, look at that side panel with Tila and Beastman. They're fighting. There's is that a pterodactyl? Some kind of a beastly pterodactyl rhinoceros unicorn. And then there's some guy like, oh no, you're not going to get over here. I don't know if he's a good guy or a bad guy, but he's got horns on his head. So I don't know if that's good or bad. I think the Vikings thought that they were good, and they had horns on their heads, so maybe they're good, maybe they're bad. Who knows? Wow, I can't believe I'm opening this. Even though it's already, like, this, if it were correct, this would stay on the, this would stay on the box. If this were not. I bought it on Amazon, and it showed up like that. Okay, here's for the ASMR part. Or maybe not yet, because okay, what am I gonna do? Do we do action figure first, or let's do vehicle first? That's more fun. Okay, so, oh yeah, here comes the ASMR part, because you hear me clunking and crinkling plastic. All right, that just pops right out. We've got our gun here on the front that just goes side to side. It can be changed into a bad guy chariot sky sled by like changing this. I'm trying to be good about putting this on camera, so it looks like you just kind of clip that in there. And then these guys, I see, yeah, that little finger thing, you kind of pull these out. So are these guys going to be strapped in? Oh, I have to do a bunch of stuff. Okay, hold please. So these are really cool. So this is like a dragon guy, and they got a little bubble in the sticker there, but that's okay. And it almost looks like, you know, the way that you put it on the thing here. Like when they're sitting on it, it's like they're sitting on his back, kind of. That's kind of cool. Okay, how do I get, so this is a like a fireball. It is kind of like rubbery. I don't know if you can see me kind of moving it. It's a little rubbery, kind of translucent looking, and it's a fireball. It's a big blast of energy. So I think it would go right here. Oh man, those are my laser beam noises, and I really need to practice my laser beam noises. It's too early in the morning for laser beam noises. This is a bad guy, so I'm going to turn it back into good guy. For now anyway. So he'll be a good guy for now. And then we'll bring Skeletor out later. Or no, actually, when I open up Mosquitor, I don't know if I showed the video. I decided what I'm going to open up, but I don't know if I showed it already. I'll show it right now, and then if I already showed it, I'll edit it out so that it's not showing. So I'm going to open up, I already opened up this one. I'm going to open up this one today also. This is called the WindRaider. It can fly. And then I am obviously gonna open up this one. I said I would when I first started you know, not drinking. And then I'm gonna open up this guy because I feel like it. I feel like I want to do a figure and all these vehicles. And then this is a bad guy too. You can tell because he's got the evil horde, and he just looks like a bad guy. He's got some cool feature. Well, we'll look at that later. Okay, so back to Prince Adam and his Sky Sled. We've got to take this stuff out. How am I going to do this? Okay, so this is banded in, and this is kind of hollow, so that makes that real easy. So this just comes right out. This is part of the stand. I like how it's clear, so that if you look at it from a distance, it looks like it's flying. And then we've got, here, let's just do things in order so that it's like a little bit easier to take things out. Okay. So this is basically, this is the base for the stand. Oh man, okay. So I can go here, and then if I want to, I can clip this in. Do I want it facing this way or this way? I don't know if there's a protocol for that. Okay, so we'll take out Prince Adam's sword. How can I do this without bending it? Because I feel like I'm gonna bend it. Maybe I want to cut right there to make it a little bit easier. Oh gosh. All right, and then there's his sword. It is a full power sword. Oh gosh, he's even got a bit. Oh man, I don't know if the camera's shaking. I just bumped it and it's on a bendy arm. Okay, so maybe from the bottom, I think you can cut those out. But here he is in all of, well, most of his glory. Okay, so here he is in partial glory. Now he is here in all of his glory. So this is what Prince Adam looks like. So basically he's Prince Adam, and then when he gets mad, then well, maybe not when he gets mad. When he needs to, when Skeletor is making him mad, he will turn into He-Man by raising up his power sword and saying, "By the power of Grayskull," and then he turns into He-Man. And, oh my gosh. Okay, and then we'll show off his articulation because we're showing off an action figure. So here is his head. It's going all around. It does go side to side. He's got this rubbery, well, I don't know, a shirt, vest, I don't know. His arms they do go all around. I mean, they will yank out. So they, they do go all the way around. Elbow, goes all the way around and flexes. Wrist will turn all the way around and will also flex. One thing that's really cool about these figures is there's like, on the older ones, you'd have like a white arm, and then you'd have to paint the hand peach flesh tone or whatever. And with these, they're basically molded in that plastic, so there's less paint rub, which is really cool. So there's a lot of parts, like for like the legs, for instance, originally they would be just this pink color, and then this could chip off and this could chip off because it's all one piece. But this is one color painted white, and then this and then this is another color, and then this is another color. So that's kind of cool. Less transfer of the paint to rub off. And let's make him left-handed today. Okay, so let's mess with this again. I think that I have to rip off this. Yeah, I think I have to rip off this plastic. that was satisfying. Rip off that plastic to turn this guy into Skeletor's Sky Sled. So we'll take off this face. He's got his mouth closed, and he kind of just looks more like a wise bird, you know. And then this one kind of looks more like an aggressive, like, hunter, you know, like a tiger or like a cheetah or something. Very ferocious animal. So there we go. That snaps in, and then you got these little, probably better to see on this side, little like cutouts, I guess, for the removal of those guys. And you have a little, so there's a peg right there for their feet, and you kind of go around it, so it kind of fits around. And then see, this just looks like a way more sinister looking beast. He's got spikes, you know, if it stops real fast, like, ooh, you're gonna go on those. And then you got yeah, this guy, like the green one, just kind of looks nicer, like a nicer monster that's going to help you. And then this one looks like like, oh, you better get out of the front of me because I'm going to eat anything in my path. So that is him. Okay, then we'll put this face together. I don't know if I want it to go this way or this way. I mean, it almost, maybe it wants to go this almost looks like the Star Trek logo a little bit. Maybe there is a way, and I'm just not. I mean, I probably, if I look at the directions, it's probably on the back. Well, it doesn't say anything on the back about how to do it, so that means you can do whatever you want. So I'm gonna go like this because I feel like this is a cool way to do it, because I feel like this is the front, because it's like it almost looks like an arrow pointing, and then this kind of has to go like this, and then it's like, then you can position this little guy any which way you want to. So we'll stab that in there. I mean, unless there is, no, I just don't think that there is a right or wrong way. Oh no, wait, no, there's not. I was almost thinking that there was. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's a right way or a wrong way to do it. I think I'm just gonna do it like this. There we go. It snaps in. It doesn't really click. And you could probably pull it out. It doesn't really let me pull it out right now, but you probably could. And then it's got a peg on the bottom right there. And I wonder if that turns. Let's see if it turns. Snaps into place. Oh, we kind of got to push real good. So I'll do that. Whoa. Let's do it. There we go. Yeah, it clicks. And it will, it does turn. I don't know what's turning though. Yeah, it looks like the base is turning, not the actual, that little round part looks like it would turn, but it doesn't. And then you can kind of turn it and just have it be positioned any way you'd like for it to be positioned. Let's put Prince Adam on his Sky Sled, but I feel like I want to hold it. Oh gosh. Well, that answers that. This does pop out of that. I don't know how to get, I mean, you probably don't have to like pinch anything. There's a lot of stuff there's a lot of moving parts in these toys. How do you do this? I mean, it's not, oh gosh, sorry to bump the camera again. There's my records. Okay, so let's readjust this. Okay. So anyway, well, that was kind of obnoxious actually. So we can put his feet on the pegs right there. And then we'll have him on here. We can put this foot on this peg too. There we go. That looks like he wants to hold on here. He really, oh my gosh. You get them put on there and then you don't want to take them off, I think. Gotta do this on camera. Yeah, oh, well. I mean, he might want to hold on to these things. I mean, he should, because he doesn't want to fall off. Well, at least hold on one side. And then, if he can get his other foot on there. Okay, yeah, so his feet are kind of on there. And he can go, yeah, woohoo! Let's try this again. Put this in here, even though I don't know if that's the best idea. Oh, there he goes. He's gonna fall off. Well, I'll mess with it later. if I go to like, there we go, that snaps in, put him right there, and he's ready. He's ready to go to battle and look over Eternia and make sure everything's good. So let's put him over here for now. I think today's a day I don't really have a whole bunch of energy, but I kind of do. I'm going, I don't know if I should say it. Oh, I guess I'll say it. I'm going to Disneyland today. And so I'm like, but I'm not going until much later. The stereo in my car broke too, which is really dumb because I just got it put in. And so I have to go to that stereo place and be like, hey, can you fix this or whatever? So I'm going to do that later on today too. Let's see. Then we got, so here's their WindRaider. We'll get right into it. And then I just want to look at the artwork. There's Green Goddess, which is a Tila repaint, I know, but is that what her name is? Eternian Goddess, sorry. She's exactly Tila, but like with the updated knees, and I'll open her in a future video because I do have her, and but I still like her because I just think all the chicks are rad in this toy line. I just think they're so cool. Then we got our box art. So there's the WindRaider. There's Castle Grayskull. Wow, way off in the distance. Oh my gosh, look at that smoke. I can't wait to open my Castle Grayskull. That's going to be month number 2. I'm just going to do it. I don't know who that guy is. Beastman, there's a froggy guy there. He-Man, Tila, Faker. Then we've got, who do we have? We got Man-at-Arms. We've got Skeletor. I don't know what's going on over here. Some scary, oh, that's a scary thing too. Then we have we got our Castle Grayskull. These are all the figures that you can buy, each sold separately. And we've got heroic warriors pilot the WindRaider into battle with incredible death-defying maneuvers. Oh my gosh, they're so brave. Okay, let's open this up and see. Oh, and then here's the other side panel. So you got Beastman and Merman fighting Man-at-Arms. And then I don't know what this vehicle is, but it looks like it throws those things. And if that thing has suction cups on it and it goes down the wall, that would be so cool. Okay, so let's open this. How fun! And I love how these come with a little base too, because then you can stand them up. I saw on Facebook someone, what did they do? They put little like little hooks on their ceiling, the kind that you go and you peel off the oh wow, oh wow, that was a lot. The kind that you peel off the thing on the back. Oh, I didn't know there's instructions, and there's probably instructions in the other one too that I just didn't read. Yeah, it doesn't really say. Oh yeah, it says, it almost looks like curve forward. Maybe that's the standard, is you curve it forward to. That's how I'll do the other one too. Well, I already am. Okay, cool. Oh boy, I don't know what I was talking about. It'll probably come back to me. There's are the instructions. It tells you how to attach the base. Oh, and I did the back. And it tells you what all is attached, or the contents, what all comes with it. Then we got to get our scissors out. This is Castle Grayskull green, but it almost looks like Disneyland's Go Away green when they paint, you know, like a wall that color, so that you don't like want to go over there or look at that. It just kind of blends into the back because it's kind of gray and green. You just walk right past it. Wow, look at that. It just flew off. Okay. Wow, a lot of things. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it's been a whole month. I can believe it, but I also like, I'm glad that I did this. I don't want to be too preachy, but I'm definitely like waking up a little bit nicer. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is really cool. Waking up a little bit nicer and not feeling so like grouchy in the morning, have more energy. But yeah, definitely don't want to be preachy. You want to drink, you drink. You do whatever you want. Tear loose with it. Oh, and another band. And they're so clear too, you can't even see them. Oh, and then you want to be careful not to like cut the strings too, because on my Beast Man, I didn't cut the strings, but I was really scared that I was going to. Turning this guy here will bring the grappling hook back home. And then it looks like it just wants to kind of click in there. And I think this is the button here. Yeah, you see how it's raised? And then we can shoot it. Watch this. I should get it. Yeah, there we go. Boing. And then you gotta, and I think that's called a winch. W-I-N-C-H. As opposed to W-E-N-C-H. Oh, there. Oh, that's cool. It kind of like snaps. It clicks. There's a spring in there that does something. And then you're going to put this part here. And then my brother told me a long time ago that these spring-loaded things, if you're going to have it out for a long time, you don't want to have it spring-loaded because it kind of compresses the spring and it wears it out, I guess. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't really know all the science behind how springs work, but it kind of makes sense. More bands. I kind of want to call them silly bands, but I know that that's like another, like, I don't know what it is. I think it's a toy. Oh wow, what's this? I thought these were two wings, but these are the wings, and this is not a wing. I don't know if that makes sense. When I saw the two orange things, I thought one was a wing and the other one was the other wing, but this is two wings and then this is the other thing. So this thing goes on the back, and then if you just kind of like follow that shape, it makes sense. So let's do maybe like bigger peg first and then smaller peg. Maybe that doesn't want to go that way. Okay, but then this has a little cutout, so maybe this one first. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. Who knows? Oh no. Okay, well, cool. I think that's called a rudder. There's no, I don't believe that there are any stickers to put on, but there are stickers already applied. There's the console. Wow, look at that. And then you have wheels on the bottom, but it's not like pull it back and make it go wheel. We got wings. We can probably put them this way, or we can put them this way. They're hollow, like this part is hollow on both sides, so I really don't think it matters which side you put them in. I think they're exactly the same. So I'll put one here, and it's gonna click into place there. And then I'll put one here. And let's get Prince Adam out here. See how he likes to ride in this thing. Put his sword right there for now. Okay, so he's got, I think that like flexing their legs like this kind of makes him sit in it a little bit better. Oh wow, oh, he fits in there just like a dream. And then he holds on to it like this. That's kind of cool. That'd be interesting to hold on to something and fly like that. Cool. Whoosh. And then we have this one here. Okay, I don't want to lose his sword. Wow, I really like that WindRaider. It's so cool. Like, I've had it in my room for a long time, and I just see it as this cardboard box on my floor. But like to have it open and to like have it fly around like that is amazing. I don't know. I think it wants to go like this. Oh, I have the instructions right here. I mean, I don't really have to follow the instructions because, oh my gosh, it even folds out like that. Oh gosh, they really wanted to make it idiot proof. Oh, speaking of idiot proof, when I was house sitting this weekend, I really appreciated how my friend, like, she sent me photos. Yeah, you see this like extra bit right there that kind of hangs back. So that is the back, I think. Oh, and I guess that's the part that charges it, it seems like. She sent me photos of how the dog should be fed, which I really appreciated because, like, when I do house sitting, I always get really nervous. Like, oh God, what if I'm gonna do something wrong? I hope I don't like mess up and like, you know, do something awful. But like, but she sent me photos of like how, like where and what, and I really appreciated that because then I didn't feel like I was like doing anything wrong. Okay, it looks like this, like the screen here, all that information is kind of in the back, kind of facing it. Oh, and that really clips into place, really clippy. And then this is like this. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, and look at how they, like the cables connect. They connect right there. That's really cool. A really neat feature. And then that thing, that WindRaider, that's what it's called, right? WindRaider, yeah. It has, okay, then this is the back. See that right there? That's the back, and then that's the back. So then it wants to go. So this is the part that I was talking about on the other one. It looked like it turned, but it doesn't. Sorry, Prince Adam fell out. Yeah, it's weird because it has wheels, so you can roll it across the ground, and then it also has wings. So it really is a flying vehicle, but it has wheels. And I think that might be like for playing with it. Wow. Okay, so it stands up. It's like really tall. That's why I was saying wow. So Prince Adam will sit in there. It's almost like he's like, it looks like really comfortable, like a Lincoln Town car. Like he's just really reclining on those seats. Wow, that's so cool. Okay, now, okay, should I do a... yeah, I'm gonna do, I was like, should I do a break? Yes, I'm gonna do a break. So we'll open up this one, and then we'll do this one as the grand finale. Oh boy, I am so excited. Oh my gosh. So let me clean this up a little bit, but I don't want to take too much time because, like, do I want the instructions? I don't know. I don't know if I need them. I'm already smart enough already. I don't think I need them. I'm gonna toss them. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab these little things here because I don't want to. Okay. Wow. Oh, he looks like such a bad guy. I just got him, and I'm really excited to play with that feature, the blood feature in his chest. So let's break this open and just go to town. I mean, why not? Get him out of his bubble. How can I do this? Should I just tear into it like a child on Christmas? I really want to, but I don't think I will. No, I will, because you know what? Because I feel like it. That's why. Yeah. Maybe I should use the scissors because they make it a lot easier. I think that's why I use the scissors anyway. They make it way easier. Oh, gotta be careful not to cut the comic. I don't think I have that one. I kind of want to read it. I mean, I don't really read them. I mean, I do read them, like, because I do know how to read. Oh, wow. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, my gosh. Smell it. Can you smell? Oh, my gosh. They smell so good. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I need more coffee. Oh, I can tell my coffee's kicking in. I made it really strong. And then also, oh, is he taped in the back? He's got a couple little silly bands in there. I made it really strong. And then I also, like, I have a lot more that's brewing on the counter. So it'll be really strong as well because it's going to be sitting there for a long time. Did I get it? I don't know if I got it. Oh, my gosh. I think I got really close in there. Got to get really close. Oh, it's real close. So, does he have any here? Oh, yeah, he does. Of course he does. There we go. It's kind of not, I don't know if I want to use the word dumb, but it's kind of like tricky because I have to, like, I'm watching myself, and then every so often I remember, like, I'm filming a video, so I have to make sure that there's your ASMR. I have to make sure that what I'm doing is in the camera so that it makes for a good video for people to watch. Here's a little button on the back, and when you press it, well, it says to press it for like a little bit. Oh, I didn't show you the back art. I better hurry up and do that. So I don't know if you see those little bubbles, those little Michael Bublés. I think it's supposed to be bubble. You're supposed to press it for a while to get the bubbles out. And then when it's, I believe the word is primed, then it's going to look like blood. So I'm just going to press it for a while and then just kind of show you what happens. I might edit this part out. Okay, well, I'm going to have to revisit this and maybe just stand him up for a little bit. Maybe having him standing up will make some of the blood go down to like the lower chamber. So what I will do right now is I will just focus on showing you the things. Okay, so my favorite part is this caution right here because I think this is the only one that that has a caution like this in the line. Caution contains light liquid petroleum. I'm gonna have to Google that, what that word means. N.F. Discard if broken or if a leak develops. Yeah, so that means it's like, it could be like poisonous, maybe harmful if swallowed, because you know kids are like, sometimes kids are just dumb babies and they don't know what they're doing, and they just like are just trying to learn, and they learn by tasting things, and then they might taste poison, and that's not a good thing. Mosquito drains his victims of their life force, feeding his own power. What a greedy little monster. I got attacked by some mosquitoes the other day, and they are very tiny. I didn't realize how tiny they are, but then it makes sense when you look at like a mosquito hawk. They're much bigger, and I always thought that like mosquitoes were the same size as mosquito hawks, but that doesn't really make sense in the animal kingdom. Okay, so here's his stuff. To prime fluid, pump repeatedly for several seconds, then pump to fill chest. Swap head for a new look. And then there's the WindRaider. I already have it. There he is on the back. There's that Castle Grayskull. Oh my gosh, I can open it next month. That's really, really soon, because this month flew by. So we're just gonna let him sit for a minute to like maybe let some of that fluid settle. Then we're gonna get into this stuff here. We're gonna get into, this is like, I believe, here, I'm just gonna open it first before I start yapping about it. That's the thing that I do. I think I like talk a lot from the hip, shoot from the hip, and then I don't really think about what I'm gonna say. This is a gummy, I like the way it smells too. Gummy thing. Here's his purple laser blaster. I assume it's a laser blaster because, you know, these are like a mixture between like space age and barbarians, which kind of is like our time right now because we have like so many space age things. And then I just feel like such a barbarian sometimes when I go around barefoot and like, you know, I love going to the beach. Well, beach barefoot. I used to hate going to like, it's Costco. I hate Costco now because it gives me anxiety. The parking lot stresses me out. But when I was a little kid, I really hated Costco. It was called Price Club back then. I really hated it because you had to wear shoes when you go. When you go to Target, you don't have to wear shoes when you're a little kid. I'm sure like if I went there now with no shoes, they'd be like, you have to wear shoes, sir. And then I would pretend like I couldn't hear them. Or like pretend like I didn't know. And then it comes with an extra hand in case he wants to change it up, because his one hand, what is this? Oh, this is a fist, just a punching fist, and then this is a grasping, like a grabbing hand. So he's got two grabbing hands. He doesn't have a this kind of a hand. Let's pull this out. I don't really know if I showed all the articulation in the other figure. I feel like this has been sitting for a while. So here he is. Oh yeah, you see, like less air bubbles-y, but like imagine him like sucking the life force out of someone. I think letting it settle kind of helped like get the bubbles out, or maybe you just have to do it a bunch of times every time you go to press it. But I thought that was pretty cool. So like, I mean, they all have the same articulation, but it's all really exciting. I really like his boots. They're very futuristic. He does have an ankle flex, and it does go all the way around. The boots, I believe they probably pop off. I know they started, there we go. Yeah, they did start including these. So his head will come off. His arms do not come off, but his hands will. When it's gray, that means that will attach from what's white. Here's his comic book. Let's read it. I don't know if I want to like read it though. No, I'm not going to let you read it because you have to buy it yourself to read it. So I'm just going to cover up all the words, but I'll show you some of the pictures. I'll just go through really quick, and I'm going to make it really blurry so that you can't read any of the words. You can't pause it and read any of the words. You probably could. I don't know. I probably did that really fast. This is his power sucker. And I probably need to stop the video pretty soon. I feel like you want to do it in a certain way so that like it's grabbing somebody. Who should we grab? I'm going to grab Prince Adam, but I don't know if it's going to be good because he's got like this extra vest on. But like you see how it's kind of broader here. I feel like if you grab him here, it's gonna be better for the shoulders. So that, you know, he's latched onto Prince Adam, and then this stuff here is supposed to be the life force that he's sucking out of Prince Adam. Oh, Mosquito, you big jerk. Wow, it's so cool to have this guy in my hot little hands, because he's it just feels so good. And it smells good too. Like I just love the way that things that like toys smell. I'm gonna be really careful not to bang my camera. Oh my gosh, they really put those in. They really were doing it right at the factory that day. Okay, look for the hole and push, right? Come on. There you go. You got to give it the good old, come on, buddy. I'm trying to like focus on his hand. Let's give him his blaster. There he goes. And let's change his head up. You know, this is really cool because it's really metallic. And then this one's got a really cool texture. I took a moment a little while ago to kind of zoom in on the texture. Let's see if we can do that again. Yeah, look at that texture. It's like a little reptile-y, really cool texture. I love that texture. Here's his ball joint for his head. And there he goes. Let's give him that creepy mosquito face. Oh, mosquitoes are so horrible. You have to throw away like buckets of water because mosquitoes will lay eggs in there, and it's really bad here. And there's a Mosquitor. Oh, he's so scary. And there's his life force sucker. All the other accessories, I have a He-Man lunchbox, and I put all the accessories in that so that they don't get lost. All the like bonus accessories like hands and extra heads and this, because I don't know if I'm gonna, I mean I might, I don't know if I like make a diorama or something, which people do. People really do. I'm on like this Facebook group, like I saw this dude, like he I don't know what he made it of, maybe like foam or something. He made like a whole stand with like a lava pit for his Castle Grayskull, and it even had like a little like moat for the drawbridge to go over. So that was really cool. It was really really well made. I was very impressed. There's a lot of really creative people on that Facebook group, and it's very inspirational. I really like it. There we go. Okay, so this is the real reason. Wow, this is my month-long prize. Wow, oh my gosh. And then I like the little these are I think they say it here. I think they're gargoyles. Gargoyles. Is that what they call them? I think that is what they're calling them. So like there they are. So this is Battle Armor He-Man. So roll down the drum with your thumb until no dents appear. Strike armor and a dent shows. Strike again, 2 dents, and then repeat step 1 to repair. And it says repair in quotes. Then you got your display stand. What does it say? Oh, pose Battle Cat on Castle Grayskull display stand. So it's Castle Grayskull green, and then attach gargoyles to Castle Grayskull. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to open up my Castle Grayskull. And let's see, on the back you got this artwork. You got I don't know what this guy's name is. I think his name is Too Bad. You got a Faker and his naughty kitty, Skeletor on Panther, like a frog guy. There's Battle Armor He-Man on Battle Cat. You've got Man-at-Arms, and I don't know, I think that looks like Teela, but she's like got a mohawk, so I don't know if it's Teela. And then you got Castle Grayskull in the background. And by the way, did I mention that I'm so excited to open my Castle Grayskull? Individually, they are a force to be reckoned with, but together in combat, He-Man and Battle Cat are unstoppable. Wow, incredible. And then let's see what we can see on the side. You got like a little gargoyle there, and then on this side you got like a frogman crawling up a cliff, probably trying to go up to Castle Grayskull. He is like so bad. So let's open up this guy here. Let's do it on camera so you can see how exciting it is. How exciting. Oh my gosh. There we go. Cut through that tape. Now I hope that like this one doesn't, the other one that I was opening, like everything fell out and I was like, whoa, but let's try this. Oh, that just pops right open. We'll take down this panel, and this panel, and this panel, and we'll pull this out. Oh my gosh. And he's so shiny. I almost feel like I should wear gloves to handle him. Wait, let me smell. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely smells like China. I don't know what China smells like, but I imagine it smells like this plastic. Because these are made in China. Okay, here's some more ASMR. Ooh. Oh, he's got more bands on him. There we go. And does he have another one? Oh yeah, his other foot is protected with another band. Let's get that one. There we go. Wow, look at him in all his glory. He's battle armor, battle cat, because he's got a couple ouchies on him. Here is, so his helmet will come off. Oh, will it? Oh, it will. It will, but it's kind of cool. It's got a little, I don't know if I should cut that band. I have like a, you know, some other toys come with that and you don't want to cut them off. Well, the head really, wow, it's got a lot of movement in the head. It can go like side to side like that, and then as well as up and down, and then it doesn't really, whoa, it doesn't really like swivel, but you know, that's definitely a lot of movement, a lot more movement than the older Battle Cat. He's got hinges, and he's got, oh, he doesn't have a, like an ankle, but that's pretty cool though. Anyway, that would be cool if they put it on his like ankle, but I don't know, it may have been more expensive, and they were like, no, we got to hurry up and put these out. We don't have time to figure out how to do that. No, who knows? I'm just think it's really cool. So yeah. Oh, I don't really know if I said this, but like when I was house sitting, I was kind of like tempted to drink, because they were like, oh yeah, you can totally have like anything from the fridge, you know, feel free to like have like food or drinks, whatever you want. And then they did have like some like alcohol-y drinks in there, and I was like, ooh, maybe. But then I was like, no, because like you have to like chill out so that you can open those toys so you can have the month. And I'm like, okay, cool. So this is really cool. So I'm really excited, because I have a lot of other action figures to open. So I mean, there's just a lot of many more weeks and months to open up figures and make silly videos and play with toys. So this is like a little puzzle. You got to put it together. Oh boy. Is there another? Oh, okay, yeah. So then is it just kind of, oh look, no, it's got a little thing on the bottom there, and then this kind of clips in. So you just kind of go like that. One thing also that I wanted to, oh wait, no, oh no, it goes like this. There's another one on the bottom. I didn't see that one initially. Oh, and there's another one at the top. I didn't see that one either. Okay, so let's try this again. So it's got two on one side and one on the other. So we just go down, up, and then down. Yeah, oh boy. Well, you know, it's good that they make toys like this, so you can have smart children that can figure things out. Then that way, when I'm old, there will be smart children taking care of me at the retirement castle instead of dum-dums who can't figure stuff like this out. It does have white speckles on it, which when I initially saw the Castle Grayskull, it's got the same treatment as the Castle Grayskull, so same colors with the white flecks. When I initially saw Castle Grayskull, I thought that was like glitter, and I was like, oh, maybe they're like crystals, you know, like the land is so rich with crystals. But it's not. Well, maybe it is. You can use your imagination and pretend like they are crystals. They're just quartz, I think, maybe. Okay. So now I'm going to go like this so that it's, maybe I won't do that. Who knows? Okay. I was going to cut this in half to make it look better on the camera, but I'm just going to go like this. Okay, so here is Battle Cat on his little stand, where, you know, he's right outside Castle Grayskull, and then these rocks kind of like turn into the sides of Castle Grayskull. It's built right here, I think. We'll just pretend that in our imagination. So we've got an extra hand. Let's try to do this little by little. Okay, so he's got his shield, and he's got an axe. Look at that axe. Look at that axe. He's got a sword. What kind of sword is it? Oh, he's got a full power sword. He is not messing around today with you, Skeletor. You better behave yourself. Don't come over here with that BS, Skeletor. Gonna get you without a full power sword. We got a screaming head. This is probably when he's screaming out, I have the power. There it goes. Yep, I have the power. Look at that. Look at that. Like the mouth inside there. You can even see almost like, you know, you can stick, well, I guess you can, oh yeah, you can floss his teeth. You know how some people floss their teeth with a toothpick? He just uses his whole sword. Yeah, I'm just impressed that like it's got an open mouth and that there's like a cavity inside. There's like an actual mouth, you know, it's not just like printed on, like you can, like, here, I'm gonna do this. Oh gosh, okay, so there's the hand. See, you can put, well, you can't really put your fingers in his mouth, but it almost looks like you can. Okay, anyway, I don't know why I needed to put, I don't know why I need to put fingers in He-Man's mouth, but apparently I did. And then I don't know if he has a bunch of silly bands on him. I don't really see any, but I like to look before I start yanking people out of their plastic. Okay, let's try it. Oh my gosh. And look how shiny too. That's like actively shiny. I love, like I said in one of my earlier videos, anything shiny will always get my money. They call this treatment vac metal, and I don't really know why they call it that. I don't know how it works, but it's something in the process of how they make it. Something about a vacuum, and so vac is short for vacuum, and it's like a treatment on toys that they do to make them look metallic. His legs are really great. He's got some scratches there. Ouch, ouch. He got hit by a sword, but he's tough, man. So he's not really gonna let that bother him. Not gonna ruin his day. He can ask the sorceress to heal his ouchies, and he will ride his battle cat now. So there he is on his battle cat. He's got 2 fist hands right now, but he did come with a slap-a-you-face hand, and his arms bend like this, and you know, maybe he wants to get on his battle cat and put his axe here, because his axe is what he uses to chop down things, and he's got this power sword here. Whoa, and boy, oh boy, he sure is lucky that he's got his shield, because if he didn't have a shield, you know, he does have some ouchies, but boy, if he didn't have a shield, they'd be a lot worse. They sure would be. And then doesn't he look regal going into battle with that shiny armor? Then we've got, of course, we've got this here. This tells you what is detachable. From what I've heard and read, and you know, it makes sense to me, the arms on this figure are not attached because of the mechanisms in, or they're not detachable because of the mechanisms in the chest, the battle armor. So we'll do this. And again, I feel like I should be wearing gloves when I do this, when I touch this thing, because the oils of my fingers are going to get on top of this shiny metal and like cause problems, and we'll give them a kapow. Actually, hold on. Do I have any bad guys? I don't have any bad guys. Well, here, you know what we'll do? Here, we'll have Mosquitor hit him. Bang, right? And then that hits him. He gets some damage. Ouch, you jerk. And then he hits him again. Ugh. There we go. Then he's like fully damaged. But then he talks to the sorceress, like, sorceress, please help me. And she's like, all right, He-Man. And she fixes him. And he looks great. And one thing that I wanted to do also is, like, you see how Prince Adam's like this, right? But then he gets pissed. Then he gets really mad. And he's like, this is his, now he's screaming out, I have the power. And then he turns into He-Man. How awesome. Now, did I open everything? Yes, I did. But do you know what I didn't open? Let me move everything out of the way. But we'll put these here because they belong. And I kind of gave a clue already. The Gargoyles. We're going to open up those guys. And let's get, they got little tiny bands. There's one. And he's got one too somewhere. Does he? Maybe he's just in there. He just knows how to behave a little bit better. Oh no, they got his tail stuck. These are kind of like a gummy, like they almost feel like those really nice erasers that you never get in school because like you weren't good enough and didn't read your books fast enough, and and you kept getting up, so you don't get any cool erasers. I never got any of those nice erasers. But you know what I would do? And this is so bad, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. Okay, so the teacher used to leave the classroom unlocked, so that kids could put their lunch boxes in the classroom during lunchtime, so they didn't have to, like, you know, hold onto their lunch boxes at recess after lunch. But then one time I went in there and I just grabbed a handful of those erasers and I threw them across the room, and they went ding, 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 like on the wall. It was the coolest thing ever. It was just so cool, like just watching them like fly in the air, like underneath the light, like they just became, and they hit the wall, and all at different times. Cool. And then they bounced on the floor, and it was just so much fun. I did quickly read about what petrolatum is, and it's basically like refined petroleum, and they say, from what I read, that it's safe, and what I was reading was like a cosmetics thing, so like, sure, like, yeah, our cosmetics are safe, like, you probably don't want to eat it, and you probably don't want this thing to be leaking all over your carpets, you know. I imagine, you know, moms with like all white interiors in their car, and then this thing leaking out, being really upset about having to get the upholstery done. But anyway, I like how his chest pumps. I also googled what vac metal is. Vac metal basically is like oh god, I forgot already. It's in they put the part in a chamber with a vacuum seal kind of a chamber, and then they pump in a metal vapor, typically aluminum, and then it just settles and creates a really shiny finish. And I think they said also like it has a protective coat on top that can wear down. So that's what I learned. Okay, so this is my video. I hope you like it. Have a really good day. Adios.